It's an evolving situation that we have to look at. Could go either way.
Today we have 140 COVID patients. I think it's only going to get worse before it gets better.
New numbers out today show nearly 1.5 million Americans filed for unemployment last week.
My house is in a bankruptcy state. If we miss one house payment, they take our house.
Get me liberty or get me gas!
Avoid crowds. Keep distances. Outdoors, always better than indoors.
While younger people don't seem to be at as much risk, they could pass the virus on to somebody who is vulnerable, making every large gathering a potential concern.
The performing arts have taken a tough hit during the pandemic. Many of the most iconic stages and venues are going dark for good.
Neighborhood independent venues, like the places that I got my start, are at risk of closing forever.
People have lost their jobs, people have lost loved ones. Fear of these losses is also something that's really impacting our mental health.
The crisis isn't over.
A global health emergency.
They don't need government to tell them
what frustrations are really boiling over.
And the crisis is being handled.
Up on the banks, smoke will come and get you.
Yeah, the music industry was the first industry that ground to a total and complete halt.
What about the smaller venues out there that rely solely on live music to keep them in business?
The arts industry makes up like a $5.8 billion sector of the economy. It's actually larger than agriculture. City actually really cannot thrive without a cultural scene.
When we talk about our value as artists and musicians, we have to realize we haven't taught people really how to appreciate what we do.
It's the larger problems that the pandemic is hopefully forcing us to look at.
They hesitate to pay $15, $20, $30 at the door to see a band and say, well, the band needs to earn money.
We're having to tour 250 days out of the year. That's 250 days away from your friends, 250 days away from your family, 250 days away from your own bed.
Oh no, it's too dangerous. It's the most dangerous job all of a sudden. The entire art sector is just done now. It's always been a musician's job to question the common narrative.
The backlash that's happening right now is that these promoters and the big wigs, they're not doing anything for the artists, and they're being exposed, and I think the artists are going to start working together a lot more.
Level the playing field more. Rethinking how we engage with artists, what the customer experience is like.
Profit share with artists. Profit share with production. Make it a team effort. And if everyone has a little piece of the pie, everyone's more invested and excited, and it's going to be awesome. It's just a more sustainable model.
Absence of live music for this COVID year made people very present to what life could be like without live music experience.
Live music is the most taken for granted and most important thing we have. It shows who we are. Musicians are literally the first responders of the soul.
Thank you, everyone. Peace.